So the other day, I was watching quite a bit of Green, fwhip, all those people who are really, really good at building in Minecraft. And I was like, how do I, an Xbox player, build that good? I'm not necessarily a fan of all their build styles because they are sometimes massive and stuff. I prefer more like Minecraft style building, just like the style of Minecraft itself. And I was like, man, how do I build this well? So I decided to go back to my room and look through some of my old books because I remembered I had some old Minecraft books I saved that taught me how to build. So I was looking through those books, right? And then I remembered Game Night. That series was like my childhood, dude. And they had some really, really, really cool building stuff in it. So I ran down to my basement, went to my storage room, and I found it. The Game Night series. I know for a fact I had more because there are 18 books and I read all of them. But I was like, man, I remember I used to build all the stuff from the book series. What can I build from it today? Right, just a blast from the past. Haven't read in a while. Might as well just like skim through some pages, try to find some cool stuff in there. And I remember that they always had these really, really cool villages. They were always like super duper fortified, and they had this really cool stuff in the middle. It was like this underground like bunker or something like that. And I was like, all right, well, let's load up a world, try to find a village, and do that. And ladies and gentlemen, I loaded up a world, and I found this. So this is what I've done to this village before. This village was, it was pretty dang bare bones before. I spawned right about here, and I saw this giant lake, and I was like, alright, I have to do this. I have to use this world. So yeah, let me go ahead and tell you guys what I've done so far. Entrance right here. Dude, my frames are not doing too good. We got the entrance right here, pretty standard entrance. We got some stone bricks around it. We got a little color here. We got trees and stuff. Nothing too spectacular. I still have to fix that up. And already, when I came to this village, I was running into issues, such as the terrain not spawning, right? This looks really, really weird. But, yeah, pretty much, I have been working on this village for not too long, maybe like 4 hours or something like that, across the span of a few days. And I was just trying to think, like, in the Game Night series, how do they do it? Because, I haven't read those books, and, who knows how long. That was quite a while ago. And, I was just trying to remember and stuff. And I think I did a fairly good job so far. I'm going to be pretty much completely transforming this village as much as I can. And, yeah, let's just start off. Let's just do a little bit of a tour. So, right here, these are guard towers. They're constantly watching over this entrance. You can't really see much here, so you gotta be sure that you can have someone right next to the entrance to check, anybody coming here, because they could just be villagers or whatever wanting to come through, or it could be like an army trying to invade you or something. So you got your villagers here. You got your guards here watching over. It's not very easy to see. I might clear out a couple more of these trees, but let's just start off by going this way. I tried to terraform this with the mountains and stuff. I guess they're more like hills, both the little hills and stuff. Instead of trying to take out all these hills and stuff, I thought I'd just incorporate the build into the land. And as you can see here, we have these little, I forget what they're called actually. On castles and stuff where they have the little places you can shoot arrows through. But you can also come and hide behind these. That's what they're called. They're not called turrets. Those would be like the turrets kind of, but yeah, so we walk down here. And, some staircases going down. And right here we have our first normal guard tower. Around the edge here. Pretty standard. Looking out over the lake and stuff. So then we go over here. And we have pretty much a straight line. We got some ladders. Some more ladders. But then you'll notice that it cuts off here. And that's because there's a ravine. This is really cool in my opinion because right over here is kind of where it spawned, but it couldn't go through the lake, so you just have this little hole down to like, pretty dang deep. Yeah, like pretty much down to bedrock. So, yeah, I think that's pretty cool how it tried to spawn, but it couldn't really. and then it just continued on the other side of the river. And I decided to not just build the wall and like cover it up. I did cover some of this part up. I kind of need to cover that up, but I thought, okay, what if we add a little bit of a story? My frames are just dying, but what if we add a little bit of a story? So I decided, what if something tore through here? What if this wasn't natural? Because there's a village right here. What if there was something or someone trying to break down the wall to get in and they broke it open like this? Almost took out this house. Yeah, I decided to do that. Just keep that there and not really build the wall over it, as to where I could add a story that this happened after everything was built. Because if you watch fwhip, I don't know what he's called anymore, but yeah, pretty much he likes to incorporate stories into his build, and I respect that a lot. Yeah, I made 2 bridges, one on the outside, so if you're trying to get over on the outside, you can, and if you're trying to get over on the inside, you can, without having to connect together, and you can't really jump from this one to this one either. So pretty much no one on the outside can get on the inside unless they come through either the 2 entrances, which will be heavily guarded. And it kind of just drops off right here into the river. And here's another way that I incorporated the land into it, because the river almost acts as a wall. I mean, if you've ever been in any water at all, which I'm assuming every single person watching this right now has, unless you live under a rock, you've probably been swimming or at least in water in some point in your life. And it's not very easy to get through. And if you are going to get through it fast, you can't really see your surroundings. So I thought, what about we keep this beautiful view, and instead of just making an entire wall around, we have this water be the wall. So any intruders will either have to come over on boats and be sitting ducks, or they'll have to try to trudge their way through the water and maybe drown, or they'll have to swim really fast, but they can't really see their surroundings while they're doing that. So I kind of incorporated that into it. I think this is probably the best view right here. And then, yeah, I got a big watchtower over here on this side of the wall. It goes around. You got the view all the way, so if your guards get taken out here, you still have someone here watching. And you can watch out over here. You can see through this little canal and this little canal to make sure nothing's going on. If we fly back over here and we go the other way, you'll notice just another flat wall. Man, my controller doesn't want to work today. You'll just notice another flat wall, and then there's another one of these little watchtowers on the corner here. But it's kind of different because this space was like completely mountain, so I decided to clear this out a little bit. I still need to do some more because it's really, really steep right now. I decided to clear this out a little bit and have a little walkway here because I kind of want to keep it all on the same level. So I just have this diagonal staircase, which actually took me way too long to figure out how to make. And we kind of go up here. Now I can see off through this corner. This is kind of like the boring corner. For some reason, this corner, like this side of all of the villages I've ever done, just like thinking back throughout when I was like in elementary school and stuff even, it always seems like this side of the village has nothing on it and everything else does. Right, like this corner is pretty much right in the middle of everything. This corner is just like out and away. So I don't know why that always happens, but yeah, just did a little bit of terraforming, but yeah, editing Caden here. I forgot to mention in the video there is a little tiny like entrance that's just 2 doors next to the watchtower, so it's not completely boring, but yeah, I just had to mention that. I forgot to say it in the video. Oh yeah, back to the video. Nothing very special, just kind of making more space. And you can go down here, and now you're on the beach. And originally I had water just like all around this, and I thought it looks cool, but then I thought like, how in the world would anybody get over here? So I changed that out. Now we got a watchtower over here also watching the water. So now if this guard tower can't watch this canal and this canal, they can focus on that one, and if anyone comes around this corner, someone here will be able to shoot them. So pretty I don't know, pretty cool incorporating lore into Minecraft builds. That's something I've never really done. You know, recently I should say. When I was little, I used to do that all the time, but now I don't really add much story to my Minecraft worlds. So that's pretty cool. Oh, that's just what I was viewing it from. That's kind of cool. The tree spawn chopped down off the cliff. There was a little bit of weird stuff though. There was a lot of blocks where they just had like I didn't really want to change anything, but there was like this and stuff, and I was like, okay, that just looks weird, so I'm gonna take that out. Oh yeah, trident, so I glitched, by the way. Just like, try eating food on Bedrock, or try, charging up a bow. It's like, the texture's glitched for me. On everything I've played on so far. And, yeah, that's pretty much the wall. That's the outside of it. Giving some lore to this village. And, I haven't really focused on the houses. I was kind of focusing on the wall and trying to terraform a little bit. See, I still have to figure this out. But this right here is like 3 houses, I'm pretty sure. No, it was 2. It was this house, and I built more stuff onto it. One of my favorite things about villages is, in the old days of like Xbox 360 and stuff, sometimes you would find village houses connected to other village houses, and it would literally be like another house. Like sometimes I remember I would sometimes find crazy stuff, like I would have like houses spawning on top of houses, but like perfectly aligned to the point where it almost felt like intentional. So I kind of decided to do that with this build. Like right here, we have 2 houses, and then I just kind of incorporated them together. You go up the ladder here, and exit through here, and then you go over here, and you have this, and you go down the ladder here. So yeah, kind of incorporating 2 houses together. It's always a fun thing to do. Oh, I don't know where it is, but somewhere out there on some Xbox 360, I had a world where I basically combined every single house in a village. I just remembered that existed, and I need to find what that's on, because that was pretty cool. But yeah, right here, I incorporated these 2 houses. One's on a hill, one's not. So you can exit through up here, or you can go through the main entrance down here. Go in here, you got library and stuff. So you try to keep it more Minecraft style, right? I don't want to add all this crazy stuff that's like all this texturing and stuff that like you just would never expect to see in Minecraft. I like to build it almost exactly how if Minecraft were to like generate this stuff, how it would look like. Because I'm not like BOO or all these people who can make like these insane gradients and stuff. I just kind of build it like Minecraft would build it. That's pretty much the whole house for this one. This would probably be like the leader of the village or whatever living here. And then must have moved that tree, because there was a tree that was literally right here, spawned right in the middle of the road. There's some weird stuff going on with this seed, but yeah, oh yeah, I took out the staircase here, and I added a bed upstairs. Okay, there we go. And yeah, I haven't done too much to the village houses so far. I made this right here. I'm gonna try to expand some of them. There was a couple worlds I've done this before, as to where I've built my own village houses, so I might be doing that. Instead of just adding on, I'll probably do both. And yeah, I don't really have much done right now, so I'm gonna probably work on more of it today. I wanted to make this video, and I'll probably have this be a series, so we can look at how the village starts off. And then, looking at it from afar like this, once it's finished, you probably won't see much of a difference, but if you go into detail on all the little stories and all the different places, you'll notice quite a big difference. That's what I'm going for, at least. I obviously haven't done any of it yet, so I don't know. But yeah, thank you all so much for watching. Yeah, oh, I forgot to mention, I actually do have a game night world I made when I was younger. If you want to see that, if you want to see me do a review of that, 3 likes on the video. I've never begged for likes before, but if we can get 3 likes, it's so crazy hearing all these YouTubers like 20,000 likes for a new giveaway or whatever. Like, yeah, just 3 likes. If we can get this video to 3 likes, I will do a review of that. I want to do a review of it anyways, so try to hit that like button. I don't know how to do this cringe stuff. Hey, if you don't like the video, there's totally gonna be like a spider in your house or whatever. Like, that doesn't do anything. That's just dumb. Thank you so much for watching. Get this video to 3 likes. and I'll show off that. It's not much to show off actually, but I'll show you guys that. And I'll see y'all in another video in this series, hopefully.